Yo guys, my name is Koyoshi, and welcome back to my blind playthrough of Xenoblade Chronicles Future Redeemed. Switch with the Japanese voices enabled, or more like my preview's already done, I'm just doing the bonus episodes. In the last video we left off, mostly actually finishing almost all of our weapon upgrades. I'll just briefly show. We got every weapon almost to level 10, however we missed one of those because we missed one fragment in particular. One for 8. So, I checked in some items. We already got all of the relics, so we don't need to worry about that. However, there are a few fragment things we missed. So, because of that, we're currently loading stuff up to try and figure out where to go. Unfortunately, it is really tricky to figure out where it is all the time. Some of these are in, like, the tightest locations ever, by the way, mind you. So, 3 of the fragments were literally just found through exploring for the game, but some, on the other hand, are actually a bit tougher than normal. Hence, this one in the random corner. I'm gonna actually probably drop down to make sure, but, yeah, there's some hidden, fragments in some really weird spots. This is actually pretty close to where we are. Actually, it might even be closer than I thought. Oh wait, no, that's not the right pattern. It did say Aurora Shelf, so we're looking in the right spot. We just need to figure out where the heck this thing is. Also believe it might have something to do, like, underneath here, maybe. Oh yeah, actually, wait a minute. Hang on. It's actually really closer than I thought. And essentially, yeah. I thought that I did check to make sure. Apparently, mysterious fragments aren't actually gotten from unique monsters at all. Instead, they are key items that just had to be found littered throughout the world, and they spawn in wherever the heck they want, because it seems they don't care. Okay, I'm kidding. They only spawn in a handful of locations. However, those locations are actually pretty tricky to find. Because unlike previous items, they aren't directly marked on your map sometimes. And I don't believe the ether thing also tracks them either. So you pretty much have to find these blindly by just randomly wandering around the overworld and hope that you run into them. And there's only a handful of them to spawn in. Otherwise, you won't be able to get anything done otherwise. Oh, I almost completely forgot. We still need to kill Dark Lias as well. Unfortunately, there's not really a good way to avoid not killing them too fast, because the specials are really tough to... So we're kind of just killing the Dark Lias whenever. However, there is a secondary spot, apparently, though, as to where to encounter the Dark Lias that you can get even more materials from, if you do it right. But it requires, I think, going to pretty much close to the end of the game. I think if I want to get a reasonable amount of collectibles, then I pretty much have to use all the specials. That means I'd have to actually wait a few seconds. So hopefully we have some kind of, like, fast recharge to build up our charge quickly, because, like, yeah, that's definitely a problem. Yeah, that could definitely be a problem. Gotta be kidding me. This guy's just kind of chilling here. Could you not? Alright, we got him down at least. think if I want to realistically get a chance at melee kill him, I need to delay Rex's attacks until I can use one of these. Oh, yeah, never mind. Only got one nutrient-rich blade, unfortunately, out of that. What's really annoying is that their purples don't always regularly drop, and on top of that, they're really hard to come by. Anyways, I'm basically using the look name at the stuff to figure out where exactly I'm supposed to go, and I think the first one is like somewhere up here, actually. Yeah, I think it's actually higher up than I thought. Like, essentially, these are in some of the single most trolliest spots that you probably wouldn't have looked at. I did try to look for everything, but the only thing I was able to find is ooh, we might actually already have found it. Now, keep in mind, we already found 2 of them in our blind playthrough. We just couldn't find all of them. And, yeah, okay, just as I thought, it was this one. Dang. Alright, so that was the one we missed. So, I was looking for that because, like, we were so close to complete our weapon upgrades, but we didn't get that one done for some reason because we were doing other stuff. But anyways, now back to the other effects. I do have various links I set up now which help out with my future redeem stuff, but it's still going to be really tough to find. And that actually did help me out specifically with some other items. It doesn't tell me anything about the gem grinding portion, unfortunately, but it does at least tell us where to get some other upgrades. With that, we now have all of the rank 10 stuff. We barely had enough gold for it, too. This is the more expensive things we had to do, so if you want to use money, apparently do it on weapon upgrades. So now, all of our weapons are upgraded to rank 10, so we are now fully prepared for all these games' super bosses that they can throw at us. But first, we still need to get fully prepared, and that it involves getting all the diamonds. One thing I completely forgot to mention, though, is there is a secondary area that actually gets stuff to come back as well. If you go all the way to the start of the main game area, you'll figure out that there are also Dark Lias here as well. I just don't know if they can drop the purple here, but you can certainly fight them here if you want. And essentially you want to start from here and kind of just work your way from the back. But if I check Enemypedia now, their icon should pop up in the Black Mountains somewhere. Well, actually, maybe not here. I think they literally did make purple fins that rare. I honestly am surprised that they didn't just do other stuff. So, anyway. I wanted to at least show this, though, because if for some reason you wanted things other than regular Laia fins, then you can also get them here. Unfortunately, the only way to get purples is apparently from that one area of the game. They really make you farm a lot of them. Honestly, because that's so brutal, I'm honestly purposely going to probably force myself to underlevel on purpose. Just to at least get a couple of bursts off of them, maybe. That way we can maybe get a couple more chances at items, but even then, though, it's really difficult to find stuff. But I imagine what you would do probably is actually just walk this bridge length, and eventually you'll just find Dark Lias by doing this. Because there's both regular wires and dark wires here, and this is where you would find them mostly. But yeah. Alright, so, while we were looking at that, I did look at a couple of things, and I think I finally figured out how to spam farm enemies. I honestly wish, though, that they had more upgrade stuff, because, like, dude, it does feel like, you're kind of struggling with other stuff. Okay, so I did look at a couple of things, and I think I finally figured out how to respawn the enemies, so... Remember this random area in the middle of nowhere in the right side area? Remember this random spot called... No, not Control Guide. No, not that. Ugh, whatever. Actually, I forgot. That might be looking at just a regular setup. It's possible this might not work in Future Redeemed. Whatever, let's go with all the options to better shut this up. No, not Control Guide. Future Redeemed. That. Some other stuff. Yeah, there is a training mode, by the way, in this game that you can use. But apparently that doesn't work in this mode. But we'll see. Honestly, it's possible that it could have fixed both of these things in Future Redeemed. Honestly, we probably can get around this just saving. So, you know what? Just for the funsies, I'm gonna try doing a very quick save and then reload the quick save to see if that respawns. In the meanwhile, though, I can do other stuff. Oh wait, I just realized I'm silly. There's actually another respawn effect that I completely forgot about because I am silly. You can definitely reset, though, probably to respawn enemies like you did before, although it's probably not as fast as it was in Xenoblade 1. You see, Xenoblade 1 had an effect where you can just instantly load your game from, like, literally any point of the game at all. You can just load any of your individual saves. And if you did that, it would instantly respawn all of the enemies. So the reason why I was doing it like this is because I'm wondering if this works exactly like it does in Xenoblade 1. But honestly, though, I'm silly because turns out there's actually another way I've been completely forgetting. I've just been ignoring it because I don't really care, honestly. Okay, so it did work to a partial degree. The Vogels are at least back, and I don't know if the Lias are, but I think even if they aren't... Oh, okay, no, they are. It did work, thank goodness. I'm glad we were able to at least get something to work. We kind of need it too, because literally these guys are the worst mob to farm in the game. Remember those purple enemies that had some extra stuff? You might not need as much, but burials, but it feels like you need a lot, because these random 50 free mobs, they are the only ones that drop the materials we need from them. And you only find 2 of them at once, too. Same for the Vogels, too. You only find 2 of them at once. And then they're just gone. And then from there, you just can't find anything else. Where's the other Maya? I know there's usually a second one, but... I'm just kind of like, wow, I can't... There it is. Like I said, some of these are so high up, it's hard to find them half of the time, let alone actually battle them. Alright, well, we found them again, so that'll be fine. Since this is gonna probably take forever to do in a normal fight game, I'll probably just, kill him at first. But also kill the Vogels while I'm doing this, because I do want to not waste too much time here. I don't need a lot of these materials, too. So we'll literally just spam farm these over and over again. Like how you only have to, like, kill one of them for the achievement thing, but yet to actually gem grind, you have to farm them a ton. But anyway, I'm not gonna waste time, actually. But you know what? I forgot. There's the give up feature. Remember that thing we used to give up on our characters? Well, yeah, you can still technically do that. And because it thinks that you died, it will instantly reset all of the enemies, including the Dark Mayas that we need. So that is basically how you spam farm in this game. If it weren't for the give up feature, it would probably be very long on grind. But with the grind feature, it is really easy to get this done. Well, we're taking out multiple of them, but that's fine. Honestly, I don't care. Just want to get them down. Alright, that was quick. As for how we're gonna probably get extra money if we were to grind that, probably better to just from something else, but who knows. By the way, I'm not changing my setup. But, well, one thing I will do though is since I don't necessarily need sleep anymore, I will change out that accessory for the other thing that I usually use on these characters. So we have Devotional Atlas on you, which is actually near the top, or actually this. You have, you're supposed to have some hands. We'll do this one probably, or actually, this one gets a bit more, so we'll get that. You will have Survivor's Knee Guard, so you're going to be moving around a lot to revive allies. Anyway, so yeah, I completely forgot to mention, you could just immediately reset the enemies by doing that cheese strategy, and doing so immediately allows you to kill them again, and it's really helpful too, because without this strategy, it would take ever to respawn these enemies, because although you do fight Dark Mayas elsewhere, these are the only ones that give you purple materials. So deceptively, it's actually really difficult to find this one stinking material. Needless to say, we'll be doing this a long time. That's for sure. But thank goodness that mechanic is there, otherwise we would take even longer to get this done. Alright, well, we should have enough to at least make some of the basic gems. Ultra-pure gemstones, those are the ones that I thought that come from other stuff that we can get elsewhere. Anyways, probably the reason why I wanted to do this is because powered combo is really good, and I definitely want that, so we finally got that out of the way, huh? Now we just need Gastry's gun turret. Unfortunately, that comes from a super boss, so we'll leave that for later. Same for the Garnus Halo, we'll leave that for later. A rheumatic Anlude meat, that's easy enough. Actually, I think that's at literally the very start of the game, so that will take long. Fatty Serpon Fillet, we've fought before. Realistically, we actually just need more Leviathans more than anything. And those stated totem boards can also be kind of tricky to get. Let's make this though. Remain spirit. Okay, real talk though. I do want to put this on the list next. Only reason I was changing it around is because I was doing some other stuff. Thankfully, we won't need to take out the ultimate super boss for the final thing, but we still have to do a lot of grind anyways. Anyway, what do we already? I think we are actually gonna end up taking the super boss down in a video if we do this enough. That one. I didn't want to actually. Oh wait. No, I want to actually go here and do the target trick. Alright. So now we get to do the fast strat. I thought that I had not killed any of the other monsters, but I guess not. Okay, so yeah, the Great Eris pair is really easy to get. Alright, so yeah, we're gonna be doing this for a little while actually. Probably for a really long time. This? Oh, that madness. So yeah, again, I'm not cutting out any of the grinding, especially considering it's much shorter in this game versus the other three, because I want to at least tell you where all these are found. Anyways, yeah, this is how you spam farm Leviathans really quickly. It's kind of annoying because you only fight 2 of them at once, but you can still combine it with Vogels. Like, you take out that Vogel there and then move here. You can take them out, as well as a bunch of other monsters as well, while trying to get the Lion materials. But again, like I mentioned, yes, if you only find these here, you have to take out the materials. If you want to save a bit of time, you could probably just do this at a much lower level than I am right now. And just do a lot of damage. I did say to a degree that we are pretty much done with the hard stuff. Okay, that pretty much finished off that part. So we no longer have to worry about that. Now we just need to find and get the painted totem boards and the other various items. And then we'll have to kill the super bosses of that other one, but we'll just get those whenever we kill them, so that shouldn't be that hard. So Reserve Skull Sack we've already acquired. What we need is the painted totem boards. I think those actually aren't found here at all. I think those are found a little bit later. But honestly, I'm gonna go to Aurora Shelf anyways, because I do need some of those good monsters for some other stuff. So we'll just start from the very same and just kill all of the Anludes we see, which there should be plenty of them here. They are very common here. We also need a handful of Camille juices too. Those are also pretty close by, so we can just get them all in here.
油断する暇もなかったよ。
ウォームアップにはちょうどいい。
私を甘く見ないでね。
雑魚相手でも全力だ。
さっさと片付けちゃおうよ。
Alright, that should have fixed that problem. Now we need to pay it to them,
楽にしてやろう。
もっと褒めてくれていいんだ。
but... Here we go. I just realized if we just do this, we can go straight to the enemypedia right away. Nothing there. Nothing there, so they're all at Ragnar's Desolation, probably. Or not even there. Oh wow, they're all the way at Black Mountains. Guess that makes sense. This is one of the later areas in the game. So this is where we get the yellow ones. Well, yeah, this is actually far up. Thankfully, I kind of understand where the fastest spot to come here, though, is. And now that we know about that, overgrind spot, it will not take long at all to actually grind the materials. Although we are down to, like, one of our last collectible. We are nearly done. So, I was thinking basically just travel from here and then just kind of walk up. And I think one of these spots will have some Turkin. I could be wrong. Looks like we didn't find anything there, actually. Let's try here instead. I think it's around here to this area, but it's really tough to figure out. I know we found a lot of them whenever we came over here, but now there's like hardly any left. Yeah. Whoa. Not gonna lie, it literally just went dark in my room and I was really confused. It's like, it can't be night this early. Oh, it might be here actually. I don't know. No. Those are just Ignas, unfortunately. So annoying. They literally have the ability to go to the stuff if we want, but the problem is we just can't find the monsters we need, dude. What about this spot? This is like the last spot I can look at. There's actually a few of them here, though. There's the ones on the top, but there's also the ones over here. So if you're wondering what I'm looking for, we're looking for the painted totem boards, which are off of these Turkin, which you can only find the higher levels up in this area, and sure enough, there we are. Finally found it. Alifina's literally all the way off, the way to the right. Well, that was quick. Just in case, we're gonna very quickly do a refresh so we can get this item again. I have just a little bit left and it's about to go away. With the tiniest bit of time left. Well, may as well use it to try and kill another one of these. Or rather, knock down one of these other totems. There we go. Alright. Real talk, I probably could have just started from here and jumped down to get to the area I want. Oh well. Well, that's another gem done with, though. I think soon we'll be done with all of these, but some of them are very tricky to get. So that one skipped. Honey Serpent Valid, like I mentioned, is pretty much done. I actually only have a handful of these to go. So we have this one and this other one. Let's start with actually, I feel like going Steel Cleaver instead. Yeah, let's do that. Actually, yeah, let's go Steel Cleaver instead. No, I actually, well, I don't know if I should have picked that. Whatever, let's go for the harder one. I'm just pinning, I'm trying to consider which items I should pin and which ones I shouldn't. You're probably wondering, why am I not killing the super bosses? Because I consider all of the gem crafting to be a requirement for 100% completion. As for Upas, I think they are basically found either here, or we can find some at the very start of the game. So I'll try here first, but I think somebody found at the start of the game, so we'll find those in no time. And for fatty serpent fillets, you can only find them in yellow, and they're also in the same area as the thunderfish. Oh my, we got a really long load this time. Sometimes this just randomly happens, unfortunately. There's not a lot you can do about it. We don't know what causes this, but sometimes it also leads to a bug, though, called memory leak, which basically just slows down all loads. Okay, perfect. Actually, we don't need to do that anymore. We literally just got the items we need. So what else do we need? I'm gonna do Serpon next, because that's a bit of a trickier one to figure out what to do. We'll keep the time the way it is, but we'll set it to storming weather, as these only come out during stormy weather. It's kind of frustrating that they don't come out in any time other than stormy weather, because it would be so much easier than to get the materials we need. Oh yeah, we only got one material, by the way, because we didn't kill it with the right sap anymore. We're pretty much almost done with those materials anyway, though. There's only a handful of stuff left now that would even benefit for having extra materials. Alright, I'll go ahead and quickly grab other stuff. Alright, here we go. So, I think we are gonna end up extending this video series by a little bit more, unfortunately, but it is what it is. The game is being kind of trolly. So what can you say? Gem grinding once again kicks my butt. I do want to do at least one theme before messing it, so I can both save a little bit of time but still get a decent amount of episodes out. Some of these will probably be really quick though, and pretty brief. Alright, I do legit want to finish this one. For sure though, I'm going to be finishing the gem crafting stuff. So what else do we need? So we have all the healing ones except the one over there. We have all the APS ones except that, so we're really just down to these two now. And I think Rhino tails are already kind of nearby. Okay, anyway. We have one last cooking thing to get the job done, so let's cook one more of these. We could probably get more peace beans, but I'd rather not deal with it, so let's quickly get this done. And to ensure that I finish the gem grinding, I think we will be fighting those super bosses as well. If I don't happen to get enough levels from them to get to 99, then honestly I can just get level 99 from something else. I will probably be boosting up to it really high before doing this. So, go in here, because I found Rhinons elsewhere. Particularly around this side area. So we're gonna kill these first. That's not an individual Rhinon. Oh wait, they still give us Rhinon tails. Huh. that's not gonna work though, probably. Alright. Yeah, so we have Delinos Rhinon. Now we have, should be one more. Vogel we've already gotten. We need the other items. We aren't finding them. Yeah. This could be quite frustrating, but we do want to take it like one material at a time if we can. Fortunately, there's not really a good way to figure out where these monsters are exactly located. You're pretty much forced to just run around everywhere until you find them. Okay, good. I do like the fact that the list was included as an icon. This makes it so much easier to find where these things are at. That is in addition to telling you how many materials you just collected. Alright, cool, that part is done. Now we just need... Yeah, we basically just need 2 more sets of materials and we'll be done. That's Vermilion Woods now for this part. Nope, nothing there. Already got the Rhinon materials. Definitely already got the local materials, so it's probably either the Yesterdale or back to freaking Desolation again. Oh yeah, definitely. Looks like we're going for the Scorpoxes this time. I think those only spawn during daytime, but I already set it to daytime, so I think I should be fine. This one had kind of a tricky spawn last time, so last time I remember. Oh, I literally said I wanted to change it to daytime because I think they only spawn during daytime. So let's do that real quick. Alright, there we go. Nice and bright and early daytime. Just because I can, I am gonna... Oh, this is a yellow that we get, so we'd have to take out a to get a green. By the way, when all else fails, honestly, probably the best strategy to find some of these monsters half the time is just taking another big walk. I know it takes longer than just going to each landmark individually or knowing where they are, but it's better than nothing. At least it gives you the materials eventually. But other than that, not much else I can say, just some more material grinding. Not gonna lie, this does get really boring after a while, and I will admit, this is one thing that made Xenoblade 3 kind of painful for me to grind, just because, like, you just have to do so much gem grinding. It's ridiculous. Yeah, not fun. Alright, so that's why I wasn't working. We'll go from here now and move forward to somewhere else.
さて、お次はどこかな？
これレアなやつだ。
I thought there would be monsters in here, I guess not. Change my mind, I'm going to Raggill Bridge Camp instead.
到着だ。さて次は。
So these are only Vogel items, really. Oh my gosh. Where are these frickin' score boxes at, dude? I swear this happens every time when I play this game. I literally spend like 3 minutes just running around nowhere only to find nothing. Ugh, gosh dang it, man. I wish there was an easier way to encounter these frickin' bozos. Alright, the skybox might straight up be more trollier than I thought. I know I've killed them at some point, I just completely forgotten where they spawn. It's really been that long. By the way, I think I might actually have to finish the gem finding theme tomorrow if this takes a long time. It's like, holy crap. Actually, unless Tranquil Bluffs has something. Nope, it does not. Hang on, I'm gonna be right back. Hell, we're back. You're probably wondering why we teleported here. Well, as it turns out, I was looking in the entirely lawn area, and it turns out the score box are actually right here, just a really weird spot, Galamos Garrison. Literally in an on-off area that you would never expect to go repeatedly, typically. Very tedious, and they're also, of course, buried underground. If there's one thing I hate about Xenoblade with some of its enemies, it's the enemies that literally you cannot see at first until they eventually come where out of nowhere land to attack you. And these are those kind of enemies, except they are buried underground instead of underground. They're also very close to the Galganos Garrison, which is also why I started here, because, yeah. Of course, this is also an Ignis Garrison, so we have soldiers also in our way as well. And some random thieves guys as well. I did check, though, I don't need any of their materials, so we can just skip them for now. Oh, we do need gravel quills as well. Conveniently, these are also nearby. Yeah, yeah, just like I thought. Okay, so this underground area right here, this is where we for some reason, the score boxes can only be found here, but if are looking in the right direction if you encounter a series of enemies. So, yeah, here you are. My gosh, these are like some of the rarest enemies in the game. And you don't even know where their exact location is. You just have to wander around here randomly, and eventually they'll just come up from the ground because they're underground at first. So here's the second one for extra effort. Yeah. Oh, whatever. I think I needed some wild juices anyway.
訓練の足し
Raffles forever. So that's done. We might actually already almost be done with this part though. Let's say no. Super light again.
来たぜ。
Yeah, it might be good time to call it quits almost. Thankfully, we are done with the worst part of this now. Oh yeah, wait, no. There's one more item. I completely forgot about it. Plambus. How could I have forgotten about that? Oh wait. I know where that is. That's actually really close to where we were, just in a completely different area than usual. Probably should have gotten that while I was there, but whatever. Sorry if this is just spamming the same stuff again, but like, how else am I gonna get these materials? You tell me. So, right around here, one of them just shows up. Oh, we got... okay, yeah, see, we got it already. That did not take long at all. Well, you know, we're a few minutes and we're already done with that. Alright, hang on. So now... we should be able to craft our main diamonds finally. I'm gonna actually check to see if there's any repeat items. Nope, there aren't. Alright, so good. So that means now the only items we need to get are from the super bosses. And there's no extra ways to get these, so you have to get them all from the same stuff. So we're pretty much done with gem crafting now. The only way we get more now is just through some EXP grinding and stuff. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually kind of worried about the extra monsters. Let's see how far we can go. I completely forgot to even check. 96, so yeah, not quite to 99. We do want to get to 99 though. So, before I do anything else, actually just going to save the game and call it quits here, guys. We're getting really close to the end, but not quite there. But I promise we are almost done. It's just going to be the super bosses now, and we'll be but man, trying to find all those is definitely a struggle. If we just killed some extra monsters at certain points, we probably could have been done by now, but it's fine. Hope you guys enjoyed this video though. Leave a like if you enjoyed, comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.